How's it going, YouTube? Frenchy Talent on Acidic Roots YouTube. Kinda been a while. Seems like I need to visit, especially since it's been since the summer of 2020 since I've been around. Well, I'm back. And I'm going to talk about Jackal Goldkick's entity associate, the dog. So I was introduced to him through a particular video where he was trying to get an apology out of another YouTuber out there. Now, I'm not a, I'm not associated with the beef, but you kind of look at some of this stuff, really seeing a ghastly being like the dog walk up the street while crews and vehicles are kind of going by and wondering, well, who the fuck is that? What kind of damn who the fuck is that? Damn weirdos in their cloaks. I just don't get it. But it just kind of happens to be the situation. So the dog, that's the kind of moxie I like to see, is just walking up the street. I appreciate the dog letting his presence be known by other fellows out there. Apart from my job, you just don't see too much of me, so. But yes, I do feel like that's an articulate concept. I do feel like that's an articulate concept for the dog and Jackal Goldkick, and it was a good way to get introduced. We've crossed paths, we've interacted. So it's good to have other freak shows kind of know about the other running amok that goes on out there. But Acidic has a few more things to say to you. But just know I approve of ghastly forces of nature patrolling the streets, much to the dismay of the public cruising by who might have been like, what the fuck is that? And just amongst those things, that kind of happens to be a thing. But Acidic wants to shoot the moon with you, so. I tell you, French, it's good that we have fellows like the dog still in the atmosphere. This is kind of a pseudo dog video just to kind of provide more personality to him. And it's a charming thing just because the lack of entities on this platform. I mean, yeah, you've got Jake Paul and Logan Paul, the Paul bros that are boxing and are big and beefed up and able to spar. But then you've also got KSI who does that. But then, fellows like McJuggernuggets and Boogie 2988 are kind of in short supply. We're kind of running low on those. That just kind of happens to be the thing. I look at it and I just have to say, just based upon some of these patterns, as far as like comedic sketches that actually have a purpose, like just watch that. Go, like you're gonna see a picture in this video of the actual Jackal Goldkick video with the dog in it that Frenchie was talking about. I recommend you mosey on over there, leave some approval, give it a like, a comment, something like that. Say Acidic Roots sent you, and we just would kind of have to talk about that. That's like the main thing right now, is just me trying to say that's basically what happened. And I said in my comment that you also saw about the doofy pranks out there and the money videos. I mean, yeah, I get that I know like the concept of twerking and all that sort of stuff sells, but we need some new ideas, some new mindsets, some new privileges, some new mentalities, some new essences and substance out there that just kind of allows for you to kind of see the roads that are going to happen as far as like the future of YouTube. Jackal Goldkick kind of, I think, is worried about the future YouTube, and I'm kind of in the same boat because I look at it and I'm like, well, what do we have left? Not much. There are YouTubers that made it, but if we cannot get like the talking down and the condescending and the talking at you, because they're not talking to you, they're talking at you, if you understand that concept. So that's just kind of the thing. you have to be able to kind of find some of these things and just hope for a bright future, because that's where it basically boils down to.